What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. What a world championship fight we're seeing, ladies and gentlemen. Nice exchange here from both men. Looks like this fighter did not work on defense this training camp. What else can be said about this rivalry? Gatti and Ward squaring off for the 4th time.
They say 3rd time lucky. We're on the 4th time round, and look at the crowd. The excitement, the expectation. Why they turned up? Because this is what the fight game is about. These two guys give full entertainment. They fight. They fight to the death.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Right punch. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Nice job landing that left counter punch. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
They score with that left hand. It has been a back-and-forth contest so far, no doubt about it. Nice punch. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
You're fighting a counter-puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter-punchers, they're watching you every move, every twitch.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And we start the 3rd. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. He gets out of the way of that left hand. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, action. We get it heated back up. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
They keeping their gloves up. And that shot just rung his bell. Micky Ward, right, and down goes Ward.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now, they're saying, when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go because you know they're on shaky leg. They're a gnat's ear away from getting stopped.
He blocks the right uppercut. Shot with the left. Oh, and the Irish, and down goes Micky Ward.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got a hustle now. He's got a bluff there.
He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here. There's a right hand. He blocks the hook. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. But what else can you do?
And he misses with that jab. He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Here we go in the 6th round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed. That one lands. It's defend yourself at all times, but this fighter hasn't defended themselves at all. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That can be the real difference.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Pretty close fight here in this round. That left scores. Left punch. Another scoring shot there. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Micky Ward gets rocked. He's been in these situations. Down goes Ward. Round 7. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Todd, we know one of these fights can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Hold it! He's down and the referee has started the count. What a shot that put him down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. He caught him clean. Is this the beginning of the end? Not many of the people in the division hit like them. He threw the hook, didn't land. He parries that left jab away. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. The bell to start round 8. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will when they... And he's down here. Let's see if he can beat the count. Trying to make it up before 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out. So it's onward and upward after another knockout win here.
That is going to be one of those what happened next shots. Where did it come from? How did he land? He didn't get knocked down. He got knocked out. And I mean out.